Good evening, everybody. It's Lynn here, the Golivegranny, and I'm live streaming on Tuesday evening, the 22nd of September, 2020. And it's been a dullish day here on the Isle of Wight. I don't know what it's been like where you are, but I have been very busy. Hi, Tina. Hi, Sarah. Let's have a look and see who's coming in here. So I'm just going to have a little bit of my coffee. Hello, Bertie. Nice to see you. Is it Bertie? Bertie, sorry. Hazel, nice to see you. There we go. I think I pronounced that wrong. Hello, Yvonne. Long time no speak. How are you doing? So I'm sitting the other way round today. Hello, Catherine. I'm in front of my big computer. And hi, Teresa. Nice to see you. Melanie's in. Lovely. Rachel's there as well. I have had a move around, yes. I normally sit over there. My desk is over there. I've been doing some sorting in my lounge. I've been a very busy bunny. Thank you, Andrew. Nice to see you too. Catherine's there as well. Richard, I'm back. No, this is my front. That's my back. There you go. So yes, so I've had a turnaround, and the reason being I want to use my big screen for some of the things going on here. So hello, Ruby. Hello, Jan. Hello, Bertie with a Thie. Is that right? Give me a thumbs up if it's Bertie, if I've got it right, because I didn't want to get it wrong. Hello, Janet. Nice to see you in as well. Jackie's in. Lots of you in. So what sort of day have you all had? Hello, Jane. Nice to see you. What sort of day have you had? I have had a day down the rabbit hole, but it hasn't been down the Pinterest rabbit hole. And Yvonne, shh, you're not to tell. And Corrie, shh, you're not to tell. Because those two, they know what I've been doing today, because I've been chatting with them. But anybody else guess which rabbit hole I've been down today? Hello, Heather. Nice to see you. You're popping in and out, Dean. No problem. Trying to deal with a troll. Right, okay. Yes, okay. Hopefully you'll sort it out, Dean. If you get it sorted out, do come in. If you don't get it sorted now, don't worry. We'll see you when we see you. That's the price of fame, you see. When you get famous and get online, there are always trolls waiting to have a go. But anyway, hopefully you will get it sorted. Report it to Facebook and see if they will, deal with it. So let's hope they will. Fingers crossed. Amazon. No, not Amazon, Andrew, but that was a good guess. I have actually been on Amazon some of the day, but I've spent a lot more of the day in a different rabbit hole. You're still awaiting your Disney crochet magazine. Oh dear, that's a bit of a bore, isn't it? Lovely, vibrant top. Do you know about colour therapy? Not much, Richard. You'll have to teach me. But I know that red is a nice bright colour, and I thought I'd be nice and bright here today. I was going to come in my dressing gown again, because I just had a shower not long ago, but I decided I'd get dressed properly this time. Hello, Louise. Nice to see you. No, not the Pinterest rabbit hole. It's a totally different rabbit hole, and I'm going to share it with you. And no, not the gardening rabbit hole either. And once I've shared it with you, a lot of you are going to get lost down the same hole. I am sure. I'm absolutely sure. I've been researching something, and I know it's something that a lot of you will love. Some of you might have already discovered it. Not the search press rabbit hole, no, but these are all good guesses. You've not had, Yvonne knows, but she's not had time to look there. No, not Pinterest. I found a rabbit hole that took me even deeper down the hole than Pinterest. It's amazing. And actually, I blame Trixie. It's all her fault, And actually, I've got a big order in my shopping cart that I will be processing after the broadcast. But it's something I'm going to share with you. I think it's something a lot of you will love. Some of you may already have discovered it. So there we go. Andrew's saying he had trolls as well. You did not entertain them, and they just block. Absolutely not. No, don't let the trolls win, because they get bored. If you ignore them, they get bored and go away usually. So dark web. I've been down. No, I've had a very vibrant day, a lovely day. Hang on, let's have a look. You missed the last few nights, went to Weymouth with grandchildren for weekend, so sorry to hear about the trolls. Alice's rabbit hole. No, not Alice's rabbit hole. And Jane, I wasn't on broadcast last night. I gave myself a rest last night. Not the Etsy rabbit hole, no, not that one either. Hello, Sandy. Let's have a look. Not being on Pinterest, then certainly stitching or books. You're sort of... No, it's not stitching. It is craft. It comes under the umbrella of craft, but it isn't stitching. And it doesn't mean I'm giving up my other crafts. It means that I'm actually diversifying again. No, not the works rabbit hole. Not that one either. So Corrie's in. Corrie's not allowed to... she's been chatting with Andrew. Corrie, you're not allowed to tell anybody which rabbit hole I've been down today. Hi, Karen. Nice to see you. No, not the Moomins. So I will create and craft. Teresa's getting close. It is under the craft umbrella. It's not hobbycraft. No, it's not hobbycraft. Hobbycraft. I mean, it's one that I've just become an affiliate for because it was so great. And Hobbycraft, I asked them if I could be an affiliate for them. Oh, weeks and weeks and weeks ago, and I'm still waiting. The company that I've been down the rabbit hole for today, I asked them yesterday if I could be an affiliate, and because I loved what they did, and they said yes this morning, and that's what sent me down the rabbit hole. So I will tell you something to do with resin. No, Marianne, that is something that's going to come up, because this I'm actually reorganizing my lounge so that I can knit in one space, and I can do my painting of my cement craft in another place, and I can do other things in other places. Oh, well done, Jackie. Jackie's got it. And Jackie, do you support? Have you been down the craft stash rabbit hole? I thought you might have done, because your card looks very familiar with what I've been looking at today. Some beautiful craft stuff today. So let me give you hang on, let's see if I can. This is one of the other reasons why I wanted to be on here, so I can do things on here. Thank you, Marianne, for sharing the broadcast. I can see that you've just done that. That's wonderful. The more you share it, folks, the more people come and join our wonderful community. But as I say, we only want nice people here. So Amazon Craft and Stitching. No, it wasn't Amazon. But having said that, I am ordering something off Amazon to do with what I've seen today. Christmas COVID masks. No, you were going to the Dragon's Den with the idea. No, I'm not going with that idea. And it's actually what Jackie said. You get emailed from them. Right, so here, this is the link. This is a link. Whoops, hang on. See, so I can do this. When I sit here, I can do this. So I've just put a link in there that should take you to the craft stash, and it should take you to the craft essentials page of craft stash, and it is an amazing website. Hello, Carol, nice to see you in. You get emailed from them, Jackie. Well, there we are. I've put a link there, so can somebody check that link out and make sure that it does take you to the craft stash site, because Andrew just sometimes ends up down the TikTok rabbit hole. No, I have got a TikTok account, but I decided, oh, wait a minute, unable to post a comment. Try again. Oh, it posted and then it didn't post. Let's see. Can anybody see that? Can you see the link I put in, folks? Oh, there it is. It's come up now. There we are. Look. Oh, yes, look. There we go. It's put a picture up on my screen as well. So I have spent all day at Craft Stash. It's amazing. It covers all sorts of paper crafts. It covers die cutting and all that sort of thing. Now, I was tempted by that because I bought a die cutter a couple of years ago, a year and a half ago, and I haven't done much with it. And I thought, well, let's go and have a look. Not able to click the link. You should be able to click it now. I think it's gone live as a link now, Andrew. Try it again. Thank you. It works, yes, and the link works. Excellent. The first time it didn't work. So that's great. You see, if I sit over here at my main computer, I can drop links in for you when we're talking about all sorts of things. Try it again, Rachel. The first time it didn't work. You're not trying it. Corrie says she's not trying it. She might not get back. Well, to be honest, I went on it this morning when Craft Stash said yes, I could be an affiliate for them. I was so excited because it means that I can find lots of lovely stuff and share it all with you. It's not working on your phone. Oh, but apparently it is working for everybody else. So Andrew, maybe you have to do it on another gadget or have another go. Jackie loves the cutting machines. Your die cutting machine. Well, I bought mine, but you see, I didn't realise half the stuff you could do on it. And this morning, I decided to stay in bed a bit and watch my screen, because I've got a screen in my bedroom where I can watch YouTube and that sort of thing. And I've got a lovely backrest that Ruby bought me, so I can sit up in bed with my legs resting, because my legs have been giving me a little bit of trouble. Much better day to day with them. And so I decided to sit and rest my legs this morning, and I went down the YouTube tube rabbit hole, and I watched so many wonderful videos this morning, and I was watching the die cutting ones. You're going to have a Yvonne's saying the same thing. She daren't go down there now. She'll have a look tomorrow, because yeah, I was talking to Corrie and Yvonne earlier and telling them all about it. But there's some amazing things. I mean, as soon as any of my stuff comes, I will be making and showing you. But I was absolutely intrigued by all the little boxes, gift boxes and things like that. It's not working on the phones. I don't know why that is. But anybody who's the link's not working for, message me in Messenger, and I'll drop the link in after the broadcast, or even while the broadcast's going on, if I can be so clever. Now I'm sitting here. I've got loads of moths and all sorts of things flying about my flat. Lots of moths coming in, but never mind. Right, it's on your phone. Jolly good, excellent. So you've just got it. You just got rid of your cutting machine. Oh no, Hazel, did you not enjoy it, or did you not do much with it? Because there's some amazing things. Also, I was watching her just now. She was making crackers, and so easy to make crackers. So I'm actually I'm going on Amazon, because I want to order myself a scoreboard. And that's not a scoreboard, is not what you put, when you play snooker, you have a scoreboard. That's not what I'm talking about. Fly swap time, yes, it might be. No, I'm not talking about a scoreboard where you put the score on. I'm talking about a board where you score down the paper. And I didn't even know such a thing existed this morning. Gosh, there's a big moth. And so I'm going to order one of those. I'm going to get that off Amazon. But Craft Stash has got so many wonderful things on there. And I've been watching that. You love the rainbow behind me. That is due. I need to pack it up and send it off sometime soon. It's for my granddaughter. She's got Noah's Ark that I knitted. I knitted a Noah's Ark for my grandson, who is now nearly 7, so he's outgrown it. So he gave it to my youngest granddaughter, who's 18 months. But it never had its rainbow and its Noah and its Mrs. Noah. Some of the bits were missing. So this year I've been knitting them, and I must package it all up and send it off. Your cats caught you 3 moths last night and left them in the bathroom. How very nice for you, Yvonne. I think I'll just let mine fly around. Linda's in. Hello, Linda. Nice to see you. Hi, Wendy. Hope you've got over your birthday thing. Right, so Teresa, you've got several scoreboards, different sizes. Well, there's a lovely one that I was watching a lady called Helen Griffin, and she does a lot of demonstrations for Craft Stash. and I was watching her, and she's got a scoreboard that's a big one, but it folds in half if you only want to use half of it. And I just thought I was going to buy a small one, and I thought, you know, I'll probably buy a small one and then I'll need a big one. So I decided that I'm going to get one off Amazon after the broadcast, and that she made the crackers just with the scoreboard and papers. So she didn't need any die cutting for that. Hi, Keith. That's it. So, hello. You've got a moth phobia. Sorry, Linda. You'll get put off because I've got lots of moths flying around. Something's needed, but I'm just going to let them. I'll set Trixie on them in a minute. Look, there she is. She's still got the birthday hat on over there. So let's have a look. So I think Linda just came in after I said what I'd been up to. Linda, sorry, Linda. I got put off by the moth. So I've been down the craft stash rabbit hole. So for anybody coming in late, we can put that. Hang on, where's the comments? What's happened here? Oh, there it is. Anybody coming in late, I'm going to drop the link in again. So we're talking about craft stash, and it's just I don't know what it's doing. It's stocked. It's frozen. Oh no, silly old thing. So anyway, whoops. No, I don't know what it's doing. Let's go back. There we go. So you're doing watercolour and Christmas card. That sounds lovely. Let's have a look. Wait a minute. What did Ruby put? There's a new theory that you should try and get your legs up against a wall or something for about half an hour a day. Meant to be fantastic for circulation. Helps digestion and your heart and internal organs. That's not one I've heard before. Where did you hear it, Ruby? Was it a very good source? Hi, Linda. Nice to see you. Jackie saying, have you tried it? Old yogi's done that for years. Okay, maybe I should try it. Okay, better order a crane then. Oh dear, Ruby. Yvonne, are you behaving yourself? You just read it yesterday, but where did you read it? I have a theory. My sister used to come up with all sorts of weird and wonderful things. I mean, there might be some truth in it. I don't know. But my sister used to come up with all sorts of weird and wonderful things. And we always said to her, how do you know about that? She said, I read it somewhere. And, you know, it's dangerous to read something somewhere and not check the source of where it's come from, because there can be a lot of trouble by doing things like that. But maybe there's some truth in it. If you like to find the source and let me know, I'd be very interested. So there we go. Anyway, Teresa's doing watercolour for Christmas. That sounds lovely. You think you would make sure the curtains are closed before you would try it? Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Actually, I don't have curtains. I don't need curtains because nothing overlooks me here. And I'm sitting on two garages, so they can't see from this. They can see from the street if I had the door open, but I don't have the door open, and so they can't see from the street because the window part is too high up. So there we go. So I don't need curtains here. Your granny loves to make cards and has a cupboard in the computer room full of crafts, etc. She sent your mum, Yvonne, a handmade birthday card for her birthday tomorrow. My granny Irene has, has been making cards during lockdown. Well, that's lovely. Personally, I don't want to make the cards. That's not what I'm into, because I like to get other cards from various places. I mean, there were some super cards on there, don't get me wrong, but it's the other things that I wanted to do. It's the little gift boxes and the gift bags. And there's an amazing box. They called it, what did they call it? It's an octagonal box. Hi Penny, nice to see you here. It's a hexagonal box with another hexagonal box round it and another hexagonal box round it. You take the lids off and all the bits flop down and you can put photographs in it. It was amazing. So I'm going to order that and see how I get on. Maybe it's rather an ambitious one to start with, but I so fancy it and it looked quite easy. So I'm going to have a go. So, hello, Paul. Nice to see you. Helps drain the fluid from the legs. But actually, you see, Ruby, I've been told by my doctor not to stand for a long time, to sit with my legs up or to walk, but not to stand. So it probably shouldn't be, something that I should do. You can die cut material. I didn't know that. Jackie. You make sure. Hang on. Let's see who. I will sit on my bed and I will sit in a chair and put my leg. I haven't got my legs up now. I must get myself a little stool under here that I can put my legs on when I'm broadcasting, or broadcast from over there with my legs up. We'll have a see. Absolutely, yes, you do need to be careful where the information comes from. Dr. Google, I Googled something yesterday that I wanted to find out health-wise, and I was very wary that I would have everything under the sun. I'm not that sort of person. I'm not a hypochondriac. And I decided that I was going to look because I wanted to see if what I thought was the answer was in the list. And it was. So I was okay. I ignored all the other things that might tell me that I had everything under the sun, which I don't believe I have. So there we go. You've been having legs pains. Oh dear. Have you been doing plenty of exercise, Caroline? Because lack of exercise can cause lots of pain. So there we go. Not sure. Your gran loves to make small gift boxes out of pattern card. Excellent. That's lovely. Is this Crafty State a website you've been looking at? Yes, Linda, it is. Let me see if I can drop the link in again. I put the link in just now. Let's see if we can get the link in again. It didn't work just now, and then it did. So let's see, Linda, because you came in just after I dropped the link in, I think. Whoops. Hang on, I'm trying to put it in the wrong place. Wait a minute. Dr. Ricky. Hang on, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. I've put it in again, Linda. Hopefully it will come up there for you to see. I don't know if it will. Did it come up? Did it come in? I don't know if it... Hello, Mark. Nice to see you in. Right, wait a minute. Let's have a look where we got... Yes, have your legs up when at the computer. I've got a little stool. I'll put it under here. Or I'll have to reorganise so that I can do that. Hang on. All sorted now, Dean's saying. The profile has been reported and taken down. Friends are keeping an eye out for someone fake... any more fake profiles of either of us. Yes, I just don't know why these people are just... They're so sad. There's so many things to do in the world. These people need to get on Craft Stash and start doing some craft. Dean, have you been on Craft Stash? This is where I've been down that rabbit hole today. And I shouldn't tell you, Dean, because I know you're like me. Yes, it's here. Thanks. You'll look after the broadcast. Linda, it is amazing. It's got all sorts of paper crafts. It's got die cutting. It's got card making. It's got... What else has it got? Let me see if I can remember what else it's got. Let's have a look. It's got stamping. It's got all sorts of embellishments to put on cards or on gift boxes. It's got lettering, it's got journaling, it's got kids crafts, it's got the magazines. It doesn't do knitting and that, but it does do the Let's Knit magazines and things like that. And then there's loads and loads of different brands. So lots of designers have got their own brands, and a lot of them, they're doing video tutorials. It is so easy to learn these crafts these days. Hello, Glynis. Sorry, missed you coming in there. I think I missed some comments. Let's go back a bit. So you will be lying down, legs up the wall. Oh, right. Okay, Ruby, you said standing up. But legs up the wall? No, I think I'd just rather have my legs up on my bed on cushions. I think that's going to be the better version. Full version is known as shoulder stand, but even just sitting with legs in air against the wall helps. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see how I do it. But I tend to sit on my bed or sit on a chair with my... If I sit over there on the sofa, I've got some sort of dining chairs, and they are the right height for me to put my legs up when I'm sitting on the sofa. So we'll have to do more of that. So let's have a look. Yes, do some walking, Caroline. Well, actually, check with your doctor, because I'm not a doctor. But my doctor told me, you know, it was okay to walk and to sit, but not to stand, which is why I have Navy Nora, so that if I ever get out again, because I'm not going out because of all the world as it is. But, you know, if I do go out, I can sit down on Navy Nora and rest my little legs. So there we go. So Mark's coming. Hello, Mark. Hope you're well. How's all that packing going, Mark and Ruby? It's coming close, your moving date, isn't it? When you were young, you did that and then bicycle your legs. Oh, yes, I used to do that. Bicycle legs up in the air. I'm not going to try that now. The thought of it, oh no, not so good. Good Andrew, you've replaced 12 fairy doors that got broken or trashed past few days. Hopefully no more damage will happen. But Andrew, if it does, just go back and do them again, you know, because you're doing a fantastic job out there for people. People are loving what you're doing, and you know, the silly people will spoil it, but there's nothing to stop you. Keep on doing it. Keep on keeping on. There we go. Hello, Pauline in the broadcast now. Why do people create fake profiles? Because I was going to say a rude word, but I'm live on broadcast, so I won't. I'll bleep it out. Because they're sad and they need to get a life. That's a shame. Craft Stash sounds very much like the upstairs of your house. Right, okay. But as I say, Craft Stash is amazing. And there's so many. I want to do, at some stage, you can also do stamping. You can do foiling on cards. You can do what's that one where you heat it up, embossing and all that. Those are things I've never done, and I'd love to have a try, but of course I would need an embossing, one of those embossing heaters, and I can't buy everything all at once, so I'm gonna yeah, bleep bleep bleep. I'll do it bit by bit, but I'm going to start with the die cutter, because I already have a die cutter, and I want to make these wonderful little bags. I want to make some little Christmas crackers. I want to make, there's some autumn things and wreaths and all sorts of lovely things. So I will be sharing it all with you folks. So I've had the most amazing day down this rabbit hole. All day I've been there. And my brother popped in earlier. He's bought me a whole pile of windfalls, so I shall be doing some apples and things. I didn't go in the garden today. It wasn't that sort of day, and I just wanted to have a chill out and just go down this rabbit hole, and I just loved it, and I don't need to excuse myself to anybody. Hello, Julie. Nice to see you in. Let us know where you're coming in from, folks, if you're new here. But it's lovely. But a lot of us are crafters, and we're having a discussion about a new craft site I found today. And funnily enough, apparently, I must have found it before, because last night I went on the site. It just came up in my feed somewhere, and last night I went on to get a newsletter, and it said if you apply for the newsletter, you get 20% off your first order. So I mean, as an affiliate, I can't use my own affiliate link to buy from there. So I was attracted to a 20% discount, because, you know, it's always good, isn't it, to get some money off. And so I wanted to do that. So I applied. I'd applied for the newsletter, but I didn't get a letter back saying, I didn't get any acknowledgement back. So this morning, when they sent me an email saying, hello, Kaz, nice to see you. When I got an email back saying that they'd accepted me as an affiliate, and they're the quickest ones who've done it. They obviously really want me. There are some companies that didn't want me. They didn't want me to help them promote their business. And one of them was Van Muren, which is a gardening company. And, you know, I've been doing gardening all summer. I'm making this wonderful garden. And Van Muren said I didn't fit their brand, so I won't be promoting their stuff, obviously. But anyway, so Craft Stash, yes, I emailed them this morning saying, I didn't get the link for the 20%, and they were very, very quick to reply. I'm so impressed with them already, you know, on day one, because most companies, you send them an email. I mean, one of the companies, when I changed my utilities, they offered me something. and I changed my utilities back in June, and I still haven't had the incentive. And that they don't even answer the emails. But this one was so good, and so they said actually I'd applied for a newsletter last year, which I don't remember doing. But what they did say was, if I placed an order, they would then refund 20% when I'd done it, because obviously the system didn't work if was already on the list. So there we go. Glad you're not letting the vandals get you down, Andrew. That's right. We don't want the vandals getting you down. We're all behind you, and behind you. So just keep going, Andrew. Ferry doors going out now. No signages. Okay, that's good. Well done, you. Hello, Michaela. Nice to see you in. Pauline's in as well. Caroline's going beep, 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 because of course I nearly used a bad word. You're bringing cheer, Andrew, which families really need at the moment. They do. And even if those silly people destroy it, be prepared to go out again, as long as it's not costing you an arm and a leg. I hope it's not. I hope it's an affordable thing to do. Should look forward to that tomorrow. You're having a self-care day. Whoopee. Well done, Karen. So you should. It's very good to have self-care days. Hello, Janice. Nice to see you in. Right. Oh, dear. Hazel's saying that she wished she lived on the island. She's just got rid of all the things that I'm talking about. Never mind, Hazel. It's just one of those things. But I'm so glad that I found it, because I know the months ahead are going to be very exciting. One of the things that was exciting was not long ago, I don't know if you remember, in one of the broadcasts, I told you that somebody who used to do a lot of crafting was getting rid of her card stock, her card stash, and she wasn't giving up altogether, but she was just reducing. And she came round with a whole big box like that of beautiful cards, some of it shiny purple and all sorts of other cards. Beautiful, just perfect for what this is all about. So I haven't got to buy the supplies, just the kit, the other stuff, the stuff to do it. You love to paint rocks and leave them for others to find. Andrew, that's lovely. I'm making the pebbles, Andrew, to do that. So I'm not going to stop doing my cement craft, because that's lovely. I'm just going to do bits of each. I'm not going to stop doing my knitting, and I've got other crafts I want to try. So it's just going to be one big crafting time. So hang on. You used to do stamping as a kid, playing post office, Frankie. Oh, I remember that. Wasn't it wonderful when you had a stamper to pretend to play post offices? We did that too. Hi, Sarah. Nice to see. Yes, Kaz is coming in from Ride. I know you're in, right? I think I said, if you're coming in, let us know where you're coming in from. Hope you're well, Kaz. Hello, David. David coming in from East Cows there. Who's going to be doing Giraffe Watch? As it was announced, Jahari is due in the next few weeks, and the live cams will be back on the 24th of the 7th. Oh, right. Okay. Don't know. Funnily enough, was it April? Was the previous giraffe called April, or was it in April? I can't remember. But that came up in my news feed this week. I didn't see it originally, but I was watching the baby giraffe, the previous baby giraffe. So there we go. You do cross stitch. Oh, I don't, Linda. I've never really got into cross stitch and never really enjoyed it very much. I don't know why, but I just haven't. And of course, my eyesight's not as good as it was. It's not bad. I'm still very lucky. I can still do a lot, but I think it would tire my eyes too much to do it. So unless it was great big cross stitch, and it doesn't float my boat. Isn't it funny? Some things do and some things don't, but that's what makes us all different. Oh, I knew what I was going to do. I was going to put Bertie Bassett over there today, but I forgot. Maybe he'll have to go over there tomorrow. You used to make cards for family and cross stitch. Now you do knitting. Excellent. That's Caroline. Yes, Kath loved playing post offices too. I think I think these must have been what the presents were, you know, the presents were in the shops leading up to Christmas. There was probably a very much smaller selection of stuff, and post office kits were amongst them. I think my grandson had something the other day that it evoked memories. Do you remember Tap Tap? Where you got all the little pieces of wood, and then they got a hole in, and you put a nail in and then banged them down and made a picture. He had one of those out the other day, and it just took me back to my childhood when my brothers had those things. You have a donation GoFundMe set up to help the fairy trail. Excellent, Andrew. So maybe drop the link. Also punching tickets for buses. Oh yes, I remember that too. It's being streamed on YouTube. The page is on Facebook. It's Animal Adventure Park. Oh, right. Thank you, Marianne. Excellent. So Marianne's put the link there if any of you want to see that. So do go and have a look. So your dad and two uncles worked on the buses years ago. So yes. There we go. Yes, do share the link to the community page, Andrew. That's fine. Yes, 24/7 is July. So is that when is that when we're expecting how long is giraffe's germination period? I don't know these things. That's not on my, it's not something I really understand. So somebody will tell me, I'm sure. Hi everyone, only popping in to say you're okay. You're busy, have an inspection tomorrow as you've been here nearly a year. They need to see if we're okay. So absolutely, Sarah, that's fine. Go do what you have to do. Make sure you pass your inspection. Have you really been there a year? My goodness, I can't believe that. Where did that time go? You have 2 giraffe pics done by your artist friend Leon. That's lovely. Caroline's daughter loves giraffes. You will pass with flying colours. Yes, I'm sure you will, Sarah. So a John Bull printing set. Absolutely, yes, we had the John Bull printing set too. And you got ink all over your fingers, didn't you? And you had your little tweezers to pick the letters up. Can you imagine it now? It's just doesn't even, And Karen's saying she still has her daughter's stickle bricks and pop-pots. Oh, I remember those. I had those in my nursery school, Karen. Our childhood was simple, but you were still happy and contented. Yeah, very, very simple. And we made lots of fun and games out of Lego and all that sort of thing. Mind you, my grandchildren have got Lego, and my granddaughter, the 10-year-old, she spends hours and hours and hours. She made a whole house out of Lego, quite a big house out of Lego while I was there recently. And she spent ages and ages there. It was just wonderful. Yes, it was April, but she has retired after her last calf, so Oliver has a new girlfriend. Oh, right, okay. Thank you, Marianne. Yeah, right, okay. Look up Worcester stands tall for exhibition some years ago. Okay, will do. You've saved those toys too, and others up in the loft. I'll dig them out if I ever get grandchildren. Absolutely. We've got craft at high school. Home economics. We once got cross-stitched to make a Christmas tree, but when you asked the teacher for help, she binned my item and asked the class crafters who crafts as a hobby to make one for me, but that never... Well, that's not right. I object to that, Andrew. That's not helping you. I was a teacher, and I'd be disgusted if I had a fellow teacher who treated you like that. That's not okay. Sorry. But it's not. Anyway, Linda's remembering the John Paul printing set. We had one and stamped all our books and spelt library wrong. And what about Meccano? Any of you remember Meccano? 15 months for giraffe gestation period. Thank you. And giraffes are pregnant for, there we are, 15, 16 months, and it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay, thank you, Marianne. So there we are. Anybody who wants to do that. This broadcast and this community, we cover so many different things, don't we? It's just amazing to see. Hello, Adrian. Nice to see you in. So night, Teresa. You've got work tomorrow. Take care. Get a good night's sleep. Marble Run. Yes, absolutely. You want to play now? In fact, My grandson's got a marble run, but of course it's way, way more sophisticated than ever those marble runs that we had. But we loved them. And what about the garages where, you know, Fisher-Price toys? Anybody remember Fisher-Price toys? I used to buy a lot of Fisher-Price toys for my nursery school because they lasted. They really stood up to the biffs and bashes that children give them. So that, yes, Meccano, Richard's remembering Meccano. Excellent. Hang on, let's have a look. Right, marble run. You've done your husband birthday card for tomorrow. Excellent. You've done things that have things from 1950 on the front. Excellent. Yes, lovely, Jackie. I mean, your card was absolutely beautiful, that one. And so I remember when I was watching. So was that a design that you got from the internet, or was it something that you made up yourself? Because something very similar was on Helen Griffin, who I was watching today, who's one of the designers for Craft Stash. She had she was making slider cards like that. So that, I think that's what they call a slider, isn't it? Because it slides along. Something similar. Anyway, husband's had a big collection of Meccano. Would we try and find the old stuff? Excellent. Oh, Chad Valley toys, yes, and the indestructible Tonka toys. Oh, yes. Cass saying your kids love both and have it in your loft. Good night, Mark. You had marbles as well, Caroline. Oh, Mousetrap. Yes, the game Mousetrap. We had that too. Charity. Wait a minute. Charity art. Giraffe art charity trail. Okay, thank you. Let's have a look. You loved your toy post office set, also loved your toy barbecue set that came with food and barbecue equipment and coal for the barbecue. It was from Woolworths. Woolworths! We were talking about Woolworths the other day when I was with my son. They were looking for at their church. They're connected to a church where they live that's taken over what was once an old Woolworths. So we were looking along this street to see where we thought the old Woolworths was, to see if we could find their church building. So there we go. Your brothers had Meccano, the girls had Lego. Play-Doh. Yes, in fact, Play-Doh's still around very much. My grandchildren have got Play-Doh. Oh yes, pick up sticks. Oh, absolutely. We spent hours playing pick-up sticks. So simple, but we loved it. Absolutely. What about jigsaws? Many of you must have done jigsaws, and of course, jigsaws are still relevant today. I was going to put a link up for the Works, because the Works have got lots of jigsaws on there at the moment. Of course, I'm affiliate for that, so I'm going to find lots of bargains, and I'm going to be sharing them with you. If any of you have particular things that you want to find for Christmas presents or anything, let me know and I'll see if I can do some research. Playmobil toys, yes. Oh, a toy washing machine. Oh, absolutely. They were wonderful. And cash register. I loved my cash register. Then, of course, they got more sophisticated. And, of course, Sarah's bought Harrison for Christmas a very sophisticated checkout. It's a Asda checkout and an Asda trolley. But, back in our day, they were very simple, weren't they? And then, of course, I remember them progressing from just very simple ones to ones that took a credit card. You could put a credit card in these machines. It's amazing. Oh, the Card Factory is selling kids' books. Are they for £1? Excellent. That's good to know. Woolworths, your favourite store. You loved it. Absolutely. I remember. Somebody put Pick and Mix, didn't they, just on there? Let's have a look. Somebody put Pick and Mix, I think. Wait a minute. Hang on. We've gone too fast. Oh, yes. Karen said Pick and Mix. Let's have a look. Rally chopper bikes. Absolutely. You had a toy washing machine which worked and would probably fail every health and safety test going today, but you loved it. Absolutely. Playmobil, yes, wonderful. Software for your computer, which you do scrap. Oh, sorry, I thought this was a toy computer, which you do scrapbook of photos and you mix, which my other car. Absolutely. Now, I saw she was Helen was doing. She was talking about digital paper, so like digital wrapping paper, so you could print it out. I first would have to get a very good printer, because that's where that would be a no-go at the moment. This flat is a graveyard for printers. A graveyard for printers and a graveyard for computers. They don't, you know, they don't do too well here. But yes, she printed a load of Halloween stuff off, and it was amazing. So I must investigate more about it, because I'm itching to do more of these lovely craft things. Oh, fuzzy felt! I saw somebody put fuzzy bit felt. Yes, absolutely amazing. Woolworth's favourite store, Card Factory. We have a complete set of John Pertwee Doctor Who jigsaws. Oh, I bet they're worth a lot now. Absolutely, Richard. And Caroline had a pool dog. Yes, one of those dogs that you pull along on a string. And some of them had wiggly tails, didn't they? Or they would walk, you know, I think the caterpillars. Now, was it the caterpillars? There were various different ones. It couldn't have been a caterpillars. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it was. Anyway, miss it so much. And CNA, yes, CNA. The bath bomb making set from the works is brilliant. 10 out of 10. Oh, right. Okay. I tell you what. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it and drop a link for it, because I don't know if I can. Let's see. It saves everybody. Because obviously, if we get a few pennies in via the affiliate links, it just helps to keep the shows going and more things. So what was it? Bath bombs. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get it and put a link in it. You search for bath bombs. Make your own bath bombs. Wait a minute. There's, which set is it, Yvonne? There's a set that's make your own bath bombs that's like a £7 set, or there's make your own bath bomb melon. Oh, I see. That's just a one-off. Let's make your own bath bombs. Let's find this one and see if we can do this. Oh, I don't think I've got the right play page open for the other bit. Hang on. I have to drop the link in to make it into a clickable link for the Golivegranny. Let's have a look. Still got your daughter's original Amstrad computer and it still works. Oh, lucky you. I've got I've got two towers over there, and I think I've got more in the garage. I don't know. You still got a BBC Micro with Monsters and Donkey Kong. That's how ancient you are. Yes, but I'm ancient. I just managed not to do the computers very well. Right, so Richard's saying toy hovercraft. We don't have a toy hovercraft. We have the real hovercraft here on the island, at the Isle of Wight. But something, I was going to order something. I was going to do, I know, Pound Shop, lovely bargains and things there. And I did an order. Marianne gave me a link. Leanne gave me a link. She's got a referral link. And I went on there and I did an order. Well, I got as far as checkout and I put my address in, and they wanted to charge me £13 delivery to the Isle of Wight, at which point I decided that all the bargains that I'd got were not worth £13. So unfortunately, I couldn't do it, because I object to paying £13 for delivery. You know, might as well go totally abroad for that. So that wasn't very good. So pick and mix, and Andrew's saying your mum was the pick and mix queen and could fit lots and lots of sweets in the cup. Oh, that reminds me of my first husband. When, you know, you used to, when we used to go out for meals, if there was a salad bar, you could have all you could eat salad. You know, you only had one trip to the salad bar. But he was dreadful. He embarrassed me no end. He was dreadful. He built the side of the dish up. He'd put cucumber all round and build it right up and make it like a tower. I don't know why he wanted so much salad, but you know, that's how he was. So VW Beetle when you were 7, both battery operated. Sounds wonderful, Richard. Let's have a look. Tiny Tears doll, yes. Fuzzy Felt, excellent. I remember Fuzzy Felt. And Caroline's still got a shirt from CNA, excellent. You still got your daughter's original. Oh, yeah, we've had that one, haven't we? Also a Mr. Games show. Still got. Hang on, what's going on over here? Oh, what's going on here? Whoops. Oh, I see. I've got to log in. Sorry. You know somebody how sell bath bombs and toy box lots More. Oh, she's got a shop. Oh, right, okay. You're looking through your Jean Greenhow knitting patterns, and quite a few were from Littlewoods, and they were reduced to 95p each. Oh, yes, excellent. I've got lots of Jean Greenhow ones that were reduced from various stores from long ago. What's that? A record player, dance set record player with the red vinyl records, such as... Oh, yes. Space Hoppers and Clackers. Yes, absolutely. We are reminiscing. We're down memory lane tonight, aren't we? Just so many things. Still some pogo sticks. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right, just a minute. I just got to find the works here. Right, let's see if I can find the works to find some... the bath bomb links. Wait a minute. I have to select. Oh, there we go. I have to find the right place and drop a link in. So did I get the bath bomb link? I don't know if I did. Let's have a look and see. So make your own bath bombs. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look. Oh, have a look. Wait a minute. Let's see. See if that works. I don't know if it will. Is that the right thing? Oh, wait a minute. I don't know. Hang on. Oh, I've messed that one up beautifully. Sorry, folks. I'm still learning. A VW Beetle. Had a train with a record. Could go into it. Used to drive in a red... You had a pogo stick and you never mastered it. Well, maybe you could master it now, Kathy. Your dad made you some stilts. How wonderful. Your husband had a room which is a computer cemetery. It's a sore point. Right, okay. If you deliver to South Sea Terminal, hover parcels do a 5-minute. Yes, Richard, but then you have to pay the hover parcel as well. So you're talking, you're still talking a lot of money to do that, unfortunately. I think I can live without those things. Right, wait a minute. I'm going to see if I can do this again because it didn't it didn't work. I did it all wrong. Dear oh dear, but we'll find the bath bomb link. We'll have a go. Let's see if we can have a go. There we go. Let's take it out again and let's see if we can. I'm still, I'm learning all this stuff. They don't give you any instructions, you see. It's not much. So used to drive around in a red VW Beetle. One year, I think it must have been, my dad must have had some very good pay rise or something, or a Christmas bonus maybe, because this particular year I had a doll's pram, and I had a doll's pram that was big enough to put my baby brother in, one of those carriage doll's prams. So I had my baby brother in it. Maybe that's why things are not good between, not David, the other one. And David had a red pedal car, and my sister had a beautiful crib. So it was obviously a good year that year, because we weren't used to having big presents like that, because we weren't a very wealthy family. Now for some reason I can't. Oh, hang on. I don't know. It's only giving me a link to. I think it's only giving me a link to. Let's try this and see. I think it's only giving me a link to the works. I don't think it's hang on. I don't. Where's it gone? Oh, sorry, folks. I really have to master this, but we will get there. Like British Rail, we'll get there. But I think this is only. I think that one might only be a link to the works main website. Anybody see? If you can see, click on it and tell me. Yes, there we are. Oh, yes, it's just a link to the works, which will take... I was trying to give you the link straight to the bath bombs, but it didn't want to play. I wonder why it didn't want to play. Let's have a... let's see again. Let's see if it will do it again. I don't know. I don't know these things. There we go. No, the computer doesn't even want to take it out when it's put it in, so I'm not going to fiddle with it. Let's have a look. I used to like playing marbles on the drains. Oh, what about jacks? Anybody mentioned jacks? Do you remember jacks, where you had they were little crisscross things and a little ball, and you threw them up and you picked them up, and there were all different ways of doing it. My dad used to do 5 stones, which was like Jack's, but when he was at school, he used to show me regularly, and he used to do 5 stones there. So wonderful. Right. You had a train with a record going round. I remember those trains with records going. You had a brand new dance set record player, never been out of the box. No pluggers in those days. You had to buy and fit your own. Wonder if it's worth a bob or two, though. It probably is. It's probably vintage and worth a fortune, maybe. Not sure, but might be worth looking into, isn't it? So let's have a look. What else? Oh, let's go back to watching the comments on there as well. You had a toy oven too. You lived very dangerously in those days, didn't you, just? You always wanted one, but my mum did not allow me, sadly. Oh, Andrew, I'm so sorry. So sorry about that. Right, let's have a look. Still love the old black and white pictures and toys as well. Excellent. Made our own go-karts. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There we go. You know, these kids these days, they don't know they're born, do they? My grandchildren don't know. Jacks and conkers, yes, absolutely. But I think, do you know what? Conkers were banned in school, weren't they? In recent years, they were absolutely banned as, I think, not something that you're allowed to do. Dangerous, health and safety. I think we all survived the conquer stage, didn't we? There we go. Let's have a look. Space hopper, yeah. I think somebody else mentioned the space hopper before. Night. Caroline, your dad bought you a swing ball. Oh yes, swing ball's good. My grandchildren have got a swing ball. Spent most of the summer holidays with black eyes. Oh no, that wasn't the plan. It was lethal, and your friend ended up losing her front teeth. Oh my goodness me. No, that doesn't sound very good. It might be worth something, Karen. Still have your daughter's Polly Pocket toys, and I read they were in demand, but my daughter won't let any of her old toys go. I don't blame her, really. Computer says no. You mean computer says no to my link? Is that what you're saying, Richard? Did it say no to the link? I don't know, but I can try it again. I'll put some of the links in the community, on the community page. Peter Power stunt kites. Oh yes, I remember that. And not now non-PC Rolf Harris stylophone. Absolutely. There we go. You used to watch cars go past and copy loads of registrations down on paper. Yes, Sally, we used to play a registration game where we had to find a car that had just a 1. Not a 1 in another number, but actually just a 1 and some letters. And then you had to go on to find a one that just had a 2 and some letters. And, we kept this up for ages. We as a family, we had, then you'd go for a long time without seeing one, and then you might see 2 or 3 in quick succession. So we played that a lot. And my dad, when we used to go on holiday, there were 4 of us, and my dad would do us little quizzes to entertain us while we were en route. So, you got a certain point if you spotted an old lady walking down the road with a walking stick or something like that. He found those sort of things to write down on this quiz, and we had to look for them, and then we get different number of points. So there we go. I think there was a lot of cheating went on as well. In primary 3, you had a topic called When Gran Was at School, and learned lots of playground games. I wonder if my grandchildren will ask me what happened when I was at school. They'll probably start with, in the olden days, Granny, when you were at school. There we go. And the songs you used to sing, absolutely. You spent hours doing that with your cousin, writing the car numbers down. Yes, amazing. Chap ran away was a game you played in our street. Does that mean you knocked on people's doors and ran away? Because that was a bit, we weren't encouraged to go out and do that. We had a very big garden, so we actually didn't go out and play on the street. We got a garden to play, and we were very lucky. I Spy, yeah, absolutely, Jackie. Yes, Lynn Computer says no to the link. Okay, let's see if I can do it again. Yvonne used to spend hours doing two balls game and what's the time, Mr. Wolf? I remember that too. And I'm never quite sure that I knew Bulldog. Bulldog was a game that we played in teams, wasn't it? And you had to cross over, but I never quite remembered that one very much. Used to play lovely games in the street. Wish you could remember them properly. Yeah, hopscotch. Yes, Sally, hopscotch. Still love hopscotch. That's it. Oh, what a lovely trip down memory lane we've had, haven't we? Really nice. Really nice. I'm going to have my coffee and then I'm going to read Butterfly Whispers. Is Carol in here tonight? I haven't seen her. And I haven't seen Tegan in. And I was going to sing, because it was Tegan's birthday last night and I didn't broadcast, I was going to sing tonight. But we did wish her happy birthday on the page yesterday. Let's get to Butterfly Whispers. And I believe that Trixie made, I don't know if it is Carol Potts in here tonight. Not, are you there, Carol? I think wasn't it Carol who said that Trixie made her buy these books today? Well, I think that's what she said. Oh, you are there. You hadn't asked for Butterfly Whispers, so I didn't think you were there, you see, Carol, because it's it's gone on. So I got in first today. Let's see what. Skipping, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Tracy is okay, Kath. She's got really difficult time. One of her neighbours has just had twins and she's doing some babysitting and all sorts of things. So she's very, very busy. So she and I haven't caught up at the moment. We've been in contact, messaging, but, she hasn't had time to come over yet. She's very busy on standby because these twins arrived early and, of course, threw things into confusion. So she's being a very good neighbour and helping with some babysitting and all that sort of. I think that's who she's baby. Maybe I've got that wrong, but I assume that she was doing babysitting for the people who had the twins. But I might be wrong. But she's definitely been doing some babysitting, and there definitely were a set of twins that arrived. When you were a lot younger, you used to play Grand National. Would get done for trespassing now, but had so much fun running through the gardens, jumping Oh, is that what it was? Dodging dogs and grannies trying to hit you with their brooms. Oh dear, grannies do have a reputation. Right, it's the 22nd of September, isn't it? Let's have a look here. What is your self-worth? The cost of the oils and the brushes that an artist uses to paint a picture has little to no relation to the value of the finished product. An artist could sell a painting for £43 million, and it would have nothing to do with the oils or the brushes he used, but everything to do with how he used them. How do you use your talents? You could have two footballers. One could be worth millions of pounds and the other thousands of pounds. What's the difference? The one worth millions would be the key player in the team, score the goals, pass accurately, and so on. He had mastered his talents. You are unique and worth so much more than you think. It has to start with self-worth and then others will value you more. What is your self-worth? So there we are. Make sure you know what your self-worth is. She did. Right, okay. Spinning tops and pump up. Lynn, pump up. I don't know what pump up. Pump up, Lynn, or pump up? And four-wheeled roller skates. Oh, right. Yes, I know four-wheeled roller skates, obviously. Right, so let's have. Good night, Jackie. Nice to see you. Night, Lynn, and everyone. Take care. Stay safe. Excellent. When you were younger, your grandparents and you used to play a game of how many Eddie Stobart lorries we could spot on our car journey. Yeah, absolutely. And to your aunties, we had paper and counted all lorries we spotted. Absolutely, yes. Didn't we manage on simple games, Janet and John and the Ladybird? And of course now it's all about tablets, isn't it? But my daughter obviously has to restrict the time my grandchildren on tablets, or they would actually be on tablets all the time, but she doesn't, she limits the time they have on it, and they do spend a lot of time out in their garden and going out for walks and things like that. And of course they're very fortunate now that they live in a rural area where it's much safer than it was when they were living in West London, so they can do those things. So, folks, it's been a wonderful evening. I am going to finish off my order for Craft Stash. I will try and put that link. I don't know why that link didn't go, but let's have a look. No, I'll do it afterwards, folks. What did the travelling... Sorry, hang on. We did that travelling here from Derbyshire and back. Oh, right, yes. Counting the lorries. The tops had a handle on top to pump up and down to get them. So, oh yes, the spinning tops, absolutely. And they used to hum, didn't they? If you got them going really well, they would hum as you did it. That was just amazing. Yeah, absolutely. Used to play rounders and football. Used to get all kids off the... Absolutely, yes, I loved rounders. Clark shoes with a compass in the heel. I don't remember the compass in the heel. I do remember Clark shoes. And, of course, Clark shoes are still going today, aren't they? When I was with my son recently, we were talking about shoes and, when we used to go shoe shopping, and they were remembering the machines that they used to put their feet in. And, of course, they had those X-ray machines, but, of course, they were very bad for you, so they stopped being used. So there we go. So folks, I'm going to finish the broadcast, and then I'm going back down the rabbit hole to finish my order off, and then wait. Hope it won't be too long before it comes. But in the meantime, I can do some knitting and some. I was painting one of my gnomes yesterday, and I gave it a silver hat and silver shoes. Very posh gnomes round here. They are lovely, lovely metallic paint that Corrie sent me. Well, she sent me a whole batch of paint, and some of it was silver. So I have silver gnomes with silver hats and things like that. So I've got lots of craft stuff to be doing before the other stuff comes. So I shall mix and match and keep doing it. Do all those bits and pieces. Loved the reminiscing tonight. I'm glad you did, Jenny. I don't even know if I knew you were there. I'm sorry if I didn't welcome you in. I don't remember welcoming you in, but perhaps I did. You know me, I get a bit vague. Your mum always got you primary school shoes from Clark's. Absolutely, yes. Clark's, or there was another one. There was another make of shoe, and I think it began with an R, but I can't remember. Anybody remember it? Sounds like a glam rock gnome. Absolutely, you've got to have posh gnomes. There we go. Are you? Hazel's putting some little pictures there. I think, are they yes, I think they're sleepy ones, aren't they? Mostly boys ones, though. Another friend as a child, Maxine, liked your compass. She went on to be a police lady. Hello, Dan. You're a bit late to the party. We're just about to finish up, but lovely to have you here right at the last minute. So do go back and watch the replay if you want to see what we've been talking to. Cass enjoyed our trip. We've been down memory lane tonight, Dan. Do I have a toys option in your craft list? I don't know. I will have to look and see. I'm sure we must be able to make one. Start right. That's it, Kath. It didn't. Yes, it did begin with an R, but only R in the middle. I knew there was an R. Start right. Thank you for Carol's coming with that as well. Several of you said start right. Thank you. Yes, I would have been all night thinking, what was it? I would have had to Google it. One of your garden gnomes has silver glitter beard and rainbow suit. There we go. I might make a rainbow suit on my gnomes. Some of the gnomes are over there sitting on the shelf looking at me. So we'll get them done. Hi Sue, nice to see you. So there we go. Another brilliant live stream. Thank you, folks. Thank you for supporting, and anybody who shared. Don't forget that this is how more people find us, and you don't know who might like to come and join our crazy group. I don't know that are we crazy? I don't know. You don't have to be mad here, but it helps. Just remember Dinky Toys too. Absolutely the Dinky Toys. But I think any more you think of, remember, we'll go down memory lane again. Do you remember the advert my mum says when I grew up, I was I'm going to be a right little madam. No, I don't. I don't remember that, Carol. What was it for? Sooty and Sweep. Oh, yes. I've got knitting patterns for Sooty and Sweep. But what's this? This is Sooty in the nude. Sorry. Just one of those jokes I remembered as I just put my hand up. Tufty Club. Absolutely. Tufty Club and the Green Cross Code. Do you remember the Green Cross Code? So anyway, I keep saying I'm going and then you keep reminding me of more things. But I do believe that we really need to wrap up now and come back refreshed and renewed in 22 and a half hours time. How about that? Night night everybody. You never know, if I get crafting I might Clark's shoes, you think? Sorry, I've forgotten. Oh, you think that's the Clark's shoes advert? Oh, I don't know. Sorry, I can't remember. Toys R Us was a fantastic shop and missed, absolutely. But there you go. Topsy and Tim, not Topsy and Turvy. Topsy, I think. Do you mean Topsy and Tim, the little boy and girl twins? Topsy and Topsy and Tim books, or there might be something else that was Topsy and Turvy. Not quite sure. So there we go. Anyway, thank you so much for everybody's input. We've had an amazing evening reminiscing. We will go down memory lane again. But who knows what we might talk about tomorrow. Green Cross Code Man, who was also Darth Vader. Oh, was he? There we go. Richard, you are full of amazing knowledge that you share with us on a regular basis. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you so much. Oh, Sally, you did mean Topsy and Tim. I love the Topsy and Tim books. I used to read them a lot to my children. And the Mr. Men. And I'm going to go. Topsy and Tim is a CBBS TV show now. Right, okay. A lot of the good old ones probably are. But, you know, I don't think they're ever the same as they were when we had them in the storybooks. I think they lose something in the changing over to CBBS, whatever it is. Rosie and Jim, absolutely. Right, I'm going to cut off. And you'll have to save the rest for another Memory Lane broadcast. Thanks ever so much, everybody who's joined in. Tinga and Tucker. I don't know Tinga and Tucker. I've missed out there. I'm going to Google it. I'm going to Google Tinga and Tucker. There we go. And I'm going to leave you all now, folks. Tinga and Tucker. There we are. Tinga and Tucker. There it is. Night, night, everybody. Oh, Tinga and Tucker Bears. There we are. Look, there's some huge... I must have really missed out there. I feel I've something missing from my childhood now, so I shall watch them now. They're 1 minute and 15 seconds long. I think I can cope with that. Night, night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in, and see you all again soon. Bye. Take care. Stay safe.